Welcome back, y'all. I hope y'all having a good day, a good night, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all blessed. I hope y'all having a blessed day. I hope all's well. I hope all's well. But we getting into it today, boy, you know what I'm saying? Adam speaks on the future of no jumper, which I don't think it's gonna be I don't from the looks of it, bro, their views are going way down. Like when they're live, I should say. Their views are kinda staying around the same on recorded shit, but when they're live, they only got like 3K people max, and that's a lot. That's far off from what they used to get. Far off. But hey, I'd be blessed to have that kind of shit. You feel me? But for them, we're gonna get into it.
No. But
No.
before we get into that,
I really want to talk
I'm gonna
about
give
this
them
shit.
what they want, which is some kind of commentary on the state of my existence and why we missed last week, etc.
You missed last week?
I didn't do. Yeah, I missed a Tuesday show for once.
Oh yeah.
Well, for
you canceled
twice. I
everything
think
that
that
was
was
going good in my life.
maybe the second time that that's ever happened. But yeah, there's been a lot of hoopla going on, I guess you could call
To
it,
say the
to
least.
say the least.
I honestly didn't even notice they didn't have a Tuesday show last week. I usually keep up with that shit pretty good.
And the first thing that I'm gonna, maybe less laughing. The first thing that I'm gonna
Crazy.
comment on is
That laugh though, bro. What the fuck?
just in terms of the allegation stuff, the stuff from 2018 that just keeps getting brought up, and everybody wants to make content about it, and everybody wants to fucking just get into it. I don't really have anything new to add. You know, I had a conversation with Ack in 2018.
Let's not forget Vlad.
I had a Vlad interview clip. I talked to Joe Budden about it the other day. It's just, I don't have anything more to add.
He has talked about it a lot, but I just think that I think he only explained one situation. I don't think you've been like, you know what I mean, like you've been accused multiple times. So I don't know. People's always gonna bring up your past, especially on the internet. You gonna have to get past that.
You know, people just want to keep bringing up shit. There's all kinds of fake shit going around. I'm just not really trying to respond to any of it. If anything, the last couple weeks of my life, like I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment where I kind of just like zoomed out a little bit, and I was like, you know, you don't have to do this. Like, you don't have to put your whole fucking life on camera. You don't have to, you know, constantly be making content.
You don't gotta put your whole life on camera, and you shouldn't. You definitely should have some personal shit. Personal life is very important.
You know, and I kind of like did the math in my head, and it's like, well, you know, if I really like didn't do shit for the next month or the next couple months, I'd be all right. I might have to, you know, fire a lot of people because they wouldn't have anything to do, but you know, I would be all right.
We would have made a crack right here without you, I promise.
That is debatable, but you guys might. I feel like you might need a little bit longer of like an intro to the audience, you know, before we can fully be like, oh, I'm just gonna take off for 2 months, whatever. But you know, like you
We
gotta.
would've been selling chicken
That
sandwiches.
That laugh is crazy, bro.
Who's
Out this
hating on us
motherfucker.
right now? You were killing it on the news, right?
No, you guys are doing great with the news and everything for sure, but it's just like, you know, it's kind of like I'm just kind of doing the math in my head. It's like, would you rather make X amount of dollars and have like a totally chill, easy, simple life, or would you rather make X amount of dollars and have your life be like infinitely more complex and complicated and constantly have shit going on? And my whole thing, and the reason why I'm still here and I'm still doing this content is because A, I have a bunch of people around me right here who are extremely supportive during this time period. Icon, I appreciate you calling me and giving me a pep talk and letting me know that you have a lot of people that you want to interview and content you want to do and everything.
That sounded hella insensitive. Like I just hit you up to produce content.
Okay, well, you can clarify if you want, but yeah, no, it's not. It wasn't a completely like content-driven conversation, but you know, with you, with Court and Remo just moving out here and stuff, it's like I still have a vision for what I want to do with this brand and what we can do on camera and stuff, and it's like I don't think that we need to really like continue to do a lot of the same stuff that we've been doing for the past couple years.
I want to know what the fuck he's gonna do. He needs to talk about that. I hope he does because like he's talking about doing debates and all this. I want to know what he's gonna do to the Tuesday show. Because who fucking knows?
Years in terms of really just kind of antagonizing beef and making everything about conflict and stuff. And like, obviously there's going to be stuff that we talk about when it comes to, you know, celebrities and public shit. But in terms of like us, I personally am just looking at this like I need total unity between the staff, and I need for anything outside of that to be playing out off camera. Like if you guys have problems with each other, if I have problems with you guys, I feel like we need to like really be kind of committed to letting that shit play out off camera.
So
And-
just scrap in the parking lot instead of in here.
Well, maybe not scrap, maybe talk. You know, I think we'd probably get most
That's
of
a
it
good
done.
first step, right?
Yeah, talking and stuff. But I'm just like, I'm just at a point in my life where it's like, I've seen what it's like to run a crazy, you know, soap opera here for the last couple years, and you know, plenty of that blame goes on me. Some of it goes on other people, whatever. But I'm just not interested.
Yeah, that shit. It's been a pretty wild podcast, pretty wild channel. Last 2-3 years. A lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has happened in No Jumper. Like, yeah, you all would have to watch it because like there's just so much shit that's happened.
In it anymore, and I feel like at this point, if that's what it continued to be, I would probably just be like, okay, I'm just gonna say fuck this and just, you know, kind of do my own thing maybe. But for, you know, I feel like there's still something that we could build that is gonna be dope, and that I just don't think it needs to necessarily, like, I had this realization that I'm going to be really, really happy to take a dip in views, because I feel like at a certain point, our views were kind of like artificially inflated by the fact that there was so much conflict and drama, you know? And it's like, if this podcast gets 100,000 views instead of 200 or 300,000 views, I'm just totally okay with that if it feels like something sustainable and enjoyable and fun and laid back. And that's why I think stuff like us going to the movies and seeing the Cocaine Bear, that appeals to me, because I listen to a lot of fucking podcasts, and the vast majority of them don't really like feel the need to dig into the personal lives of the people on the show. And that's something that at a certain point just became like unbelievably normal on here. And I'm just done with it. I'm just like, you know,
It was a lit time.
it was fun. And I got to see what that was really like. And I got to see what it was like when it started to impact my private life and my sanity and stuff. But I mean, I like for the
I bet my fucking mouse was fucking up. It wasn't clicking when I was clicking. I had to click it real hard. She was weird,
last
being weird.
10, 12 days, whatever, I've been just like hanging out with my kid, going for walks, like, you know, actually having time to like watch shit on YouTube that I'm not like fucking watching because I have to immediately talk about it after on camera, or because I immediately have to fucking do an interview about that thing, you know? And it's just, for me, it's like my own personal happiness just really.
Why couldn't you do that before? Huh? Weird. I don't know. Makes no sense, kinda. But, hey. I guess if you're happy, that's what matters.
Kind of needs to be at the forefront of
It
things.
became paramount finally, or what?
It just, yeah, because I feel like, and that's like,
Bro on the right, he hasn't said a word. He doesn't even look like he gives a fuck.
kind of whole thing is like I tried to like kind of make some small changes in terms of how the podcast looked, and as a result, the whole thing kind of blew up. Long story short, and that's okay for me, because it's like, as much as I'm gonna miss those guys, I think those guys are super talented. It just at a certain point was kind of becoming uncontrollable, unsustainable.
Yeah, your personal life is now paramount to you.
Well, I would like to treat it that way. I listen to so many podcasts, and I like just don't see them doing the whole drama thing. And it seems like a lot of people, like especially the comedian podcast,
Well, yeah, they don't do the drama thing. Why the fuck would they? What the fuck?
I listen to and stuff, that they just seem like they're able to get on camera, have a fun conversation for an hour or two, and then they go back to their lives. And there's not this like thing where it has to be about their lives.
When did the drama start with everybody, really? Was it Lushies?
No. It's just been like a slow, gradual thing, and I'm not trying to do like a whole full post-mortem on how No Jumper became what it kind of became at a certain point. I'm just acknowledging that like I don't really give a fuck if it hurts our views or if people are like less entertained or whatever. It's like I feel like we can build something that's much more of just like a chill hangout with the guys, you know? And I don't really like I mean, I know you listen to like a million fucking comedy podcasts and stuff, and it's like
Wasn't that what he was doing before? Just chilling, hanging out with the guys? Like, what?
I don't know. I just think there's a different
no
direction
sense.
that I'm more than happy to take things in. Also, I don't know if this cast is. I mean, it seems pretty clear the court's part of it, but in terms of you guys, we're just throwing paint at the wall, seeing what
That's why we're
happens.
separated on the other couch and went on a single chair.
Well, if you guys all wanted to sit on court's lap, that would have been a little different. But you know, I'm just trying to sort of figure it out and try to like actually get myself into a state of mind or a state of being where I like doing.
I don't know, that's just weird to me. Can't cap. That's what he was doing before. Was just chilling, hanging with his friends. So I don't know what's so different about what they're doing now to what they were doing 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Except for they had a way better co-host on their cast. Just in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? I ain't shit.
In this content and where it doesn't feel like a headache. I feel like I've kind of like seen a version of myself over the last like few months at times where I'm like, you don't seem like you were having the best time on camera. Like you kind of were just, you know, like, and where
You were just here, or
where
what?
I see it with the audience too, where they will be like, oh, you seem negative or you whatever, and I'm like kind of looking at it like, yeah, you have a point. There's definitely some of that going on here,
You're
and
definitely not gambling during the pod, so that's a plus, right?
that's only on the live stream.
Oh, I
The
see.
music stream. Because that shit gobbles up like a huge percentage of my brain. Like even playing one tournament right now would be really difficult. And I will never admit the one interview that I did while I had the laptop under the desk and I was playing a tournament.
Oh shit! They're like, why is Adam looking down so much?
No, nobody caught it. And that's why I'm never gonna rap.
Yeah, so I don't know about that because bro Ridley's just saying he wants to do the same thing he's been doing, but apparently with just other different people. He didn't want different. He just wants to change up the cast, I guess, because chilling and hanging out with the bros, talking to the bros, that's what he's been doing. So I don't know. That got me confused. So I guess he just wants to continue to do the same stuff on the Tuesday, but just do different content on other days. I guess I don't know. I don't fucking know. Y'all know what to do. If y'all enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, you know, subscribe. You feel me? Hit that sub button. Help me out. Help me out. You feel me? Appreciate it so much. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Ladies, much love.